Hi folks, welcome back. Right, yeah, I haven't eaten yet. Not yet. I'm terrible like that. I really am. Once I get involved with something, I just can't stop, you know. But anyway, curiosity got the better of me, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to open it up and have a look. Because when I was rewinding the tape, I heard a little tick noise, like, ping, and I thought, what the hell's that? Apparently it was nothing to do with the machine, but that's why I opened it, because I thought maybe one of the caps went bang or something like that, but it wasn't. It was the actual reel of tape. It was retensioning itself or something like that, you know. But anyway, I've been looking around. You know, I said to you it could be the reefer caps could be bad. Well, let me just show you around here a little bit. Right, remember when you take one of these apart, don't forget to remove the remote control plug. And a lot of people forget to do that. Right, because, yeah, and that's where it goes. There, where is it? There we are, right in there. And I've known people who try to take the case off, and I think my mate Benji said this as well, and people have actually cut away the plastic. God, that plastic there, around the side. They've taken it all off because they couldn't get the case off, but obviously you just unplug it. It's just a plug. I just unplug it for God's sake. And then inside the case, built into the back cover, there's one of these. That's for the power. See, some of them have got it. Some of them, some people remove it. I mean, I've got a machine out there that's been removed. That's the power enclosure, a little bit, and that's the safety feature. And normally this little part here, that's riveted to the back of the wooden case. Or if you've got the other sort of case, you know, the amplifier with the one with the speakers in, whatever. It's all the same thing. And that goes in there. So that goes in that plug there. It just plugs it in. Boom. If you don't use one of these and you've got it in this condition without the remote plug or without that power plug, what it is, it's just a strap, a little jumper that goes in between the live connection. These two are the live connections, not plugged in by the way, and that just completes the live circuit, the live connection, whatever. That's all it does. So in other words, when you take the case off, there's no way of electrocuting yourself. Even if the plug was plugged in there's no way I could electrocute myself. I mean, all these Revox is all double insulated, so there's no way you can get an electric shock from these things. No way. There's the transformer, the AC transformer, but that's all isolated, double insulated, all this. But anyway, look, let's have a look. Right, I'll show you something. Okay, you ready? Right, there's one of the reefer caps. Oh, is this too bright now? Oh God! And I don't know how to turn the light on the phone. I know there's a way of doing it. Let me see if I can do it without. Hang on. So you can see this reefer cap. Ah, there it is. It's under there. There's one. That's the speed control board. That one. I think it is. Yeah, it's the speed control board. That one. There we are. See if I can just put a little bit of light on it, so it's not. Right, can you see that reefer cap? There it is, it's there. Right, see that one there, that gold thing, gold finger. Yeah, that's it there. See that little board, the first component on the end of that board, that's one reefer cap, and it's actually in great condition. The other machine I did recently, all of them were really badly cracked, and they had to be changed. I mean, whether this has been done before, I don't know. I don't know whether Raper and Wayman changed that. I know what they did do, though. I know what job they did do. I found out using a bit of detective work. Right, let's have a look. There it is. This bloody iPhone. I tell you what, I hate iPhones. I don't know why they don't put the camera right in the middle of it. They put the camera on the top edge, and I can't position this right. I never get it right. These stupid phones. Yeah, it's there, look. Can you see that? Right, no cracks. Yeah, there it is. That's better. No cracks at all. Right, and the other three, here they are on the relay board. Those relays are what, what's the word I'm looking for? Actuate, is that the right word? When you press the buttons on the front, it sends a little current to those relays. One's for the play, one's for rewind, one's fast forward. Those relays. Okay, so if you press the buttons one day and nothing works, check out those relays, or first check out the reefer caps. I mean, There we are. Right, reefer, can you see that? Reefer, you can see it on there. Perfect. Nothing wrong with them. I should really change it while it's open now, but I haven't got room on my bench at the moment. But there we go. They're all in really good condition. But I don't think Rape and Wayman changed it, unless at that time, I think these are still available. So maybe they were. But on this plate, see that plate there at the bottom? That's what you remove to remove all the boards. So I think there's 2 screws on top there. You just pull it off. It's easy to come off. And on there's one of those little safety stickers. And the date in it is 1986. So I think the last time this was actually opened must have been 1986, because the sticker's on the inside. It's on that plate here, there, underneath. So, but anyway, look at the other reefer. Oh, the light's going funny now. Why do torches always go wrong? Why do these batteries are shit? Right, there we go. There's the other reefer cap. Perfect. No cracks, nothing. So maybe it could be right for another little while longer. I don't know. Should really change it though, because they can go just like that. There's the other one. Sorry about this moving around. I'm just trying to get the torch in the right place, or flashlight as they say in the States. Flashlight. They think a torch is one of those big long sticks dipped in tar and you light it with a match. That's a torch. But really, over here we say torch is flashlight. Oh, that's too bright. This frigging bloody LED thing. Hang on. Right, that's too dark now. Oh, you can see it actually. There we go. Got a bit of light, see? It's overwhelming the lens. There we are. Perfect. Perfect condition. These are the typical reefer caps you find on Revoxes. There we go. Mini prints. And they're all in great condition. And also, you've got to be careful, because now if someone can tell me what values these resistors are, I'll be obliged, because I can't see them very clearly. I don't know, even on the service manual, it doesn't really tell you much what value those two resistors are. They're right next, in between, oh, this torch, hang on a minute. They're right in between the 2 reefers. Can you see them there? Those bloody things there. There we go. Now, I don't know if Benji knows the values of those, but I think it's 1 mega ohm or something like that. But normally, when these caps go badly, it burns those 2 resistors. So they've got to be changed as well. But fortunately, they're fine. Can someone tell me what value they are? And it's very hard to see. It looks like they, what's it? Yellow, violet. Is it mauve violet? I think yellow, violet and gold. Yeah, it looks like, hang on a second, you can see that. Right, can you see that? I'm trying to get stupid light in the right place. Right, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's hard to get in focus now. Shit. Yellow, violet and gold. What value is that, people? I'll have to look it up myself. And there's silver on the end of it. That's the tolerance. So, yes, yellow, violet and gold. Definite. Yellow, violet and gold, yeah. So there we go. Yeah, so normally they burn when the reefer caps go badly, and you've got to change that. You won't find anything working. I don't think these relays will work. Right. You know what I was saying to you earlier in the last video? I was saying, right, I'm not sure yet if this is a 4-track or a 2-track machine. Right. Here's a big clue. Right, one of those boards is the oscillator board, right, for the recording. So you either got 2-track oscillator board or you got a 4-track oscillator board. Now, a quick giveaway is that. Look on, can you see that? No, you can't. The light is overwhelming the camera again. Right, let's go nearer. You need some light. Right, I'll put a little bit. Right, there we go. See that red dot? There we go. Right, red dot means this is a 2-track machine. Hooray! I'm so glad. And if it was yellow, that denotes it's a 4-track machine. Because there's 2 different oscillator boards for each machine. They all, we call it adjusted slightly differently. So I know for sure, unless someone's put the wrong board in, but I doubt it very much. But there we go, yeah, I'm going to check by looking at the heads anyway, just to be sure. But yeah, if you see a red dot, on top of that can, and it's the, oops, sorry, just bash the camera, idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 4th board along, and that's the record oscillator board, and that has got a red dot. So when you see the red dot, it's a 2-track machine generally. So there we go. Oh, look at the dusty on that motor. Still works lovely though. God, give that a little brush in a minute. My little paintbrush. Yeah, I don't use a paintbrush that's been used. Brand new brushes. Just give it a brush down. Oh, look at the dust on it. Jesus. So anyway, this is a 2-track machine. That's a quick and dirty way of finding out if it's 2-track or 4-track. So there we go. Just look at the oscillator board. There we go. Right. So this is going to be a quick one because I need to eat. I haven't eaten anything. Oh, by the way, I'll put a link to my supplier for the motor run caps, and let me show you what the motor run caps are, where they are. Okay, there they are. Can you see them? There they are. There's 3 big caps. There's 1, 2, should be 3 there. Another one hiding at the back. Yeah, it's 1, 2. What's the 3rd one? No, it's hiding there. I can't get to it at the moment. But there's 3 there anyway, so that's where they are. And they're so easy to change. It's unbelievably easy. You just take the front panel off there, you know, the front plastic bit. There's 2 screws either side, and you just pull it firmly, and there's these little clips there on top, and they just disengage. And then there's a little nut on the top of the capacitor. You just literally undo it and desolder those. There's only 2 wires on each cap, so you desolder and make a note of where to go, please, you know, in the right place. And that's it. And that's it. And then you just put the front panel back on, tighten up the nut, put the front panel back on. And by the way, my supplier, he actually supplies all these. See the phono sockets. Now on my other machine, they're quite rusty, but I managed to get away with it. I just gave them a little clean with a bit of sandpaper. But these ones are perfect, all nice and shiny. These are not, oh bloody light, it's too powerful. Let me try to do it without. Right, sort of touch, there we go. These are nice and shiny. But what he does replacement ones, and they're gold plated. So how to remove these, it's quite easy really. You just get a small drill bit and you drill out the rivet. So you just drilling very slowly, you know, you just need to drill that out. So as soon as you put a drill bit on it, that'll just break up anyway. And then he actually supplies, as I said, the coming sections, the coming 2 sections with 2 phono sockets on. And I think he supplies the little nuts as well and the screws, so you just screw them on. So it's better than the rivets really, when you think about it. Then there's just 2 wires. Let me get the torch again. Stupid torch, it's too bright this thing. I need a lower powered one. Right, and then there's just a couple of wires there. Look, there's there we go, 2 wires there on that one and 2 wires on that one. Just, you know, make sure, take photographs obviously, and it's a very easy job to do. I mean, don't need to be a brain surgeon to do this. Very easy. See, that one's even easier. It's a bit of a bundle there because you got the DIN plug record wired to the phonos there, you see. So just be sure, you know, be careful what you're doing. And that one's even easier because it's only got 2 wires, 1 earth, 1 central wire. There we go. Oh, it's better without this bloody torch. Get lost. There we go. And I don't know how to put the light on the phone when I'm filming. I don't know how to do that on an iPhone. Someone can let me know how to do it, please. And there we go. Easy peasy. That's it. That's the brake. What is that? That's the brake servo unit. It's what do you call it? What do you call that thing? Yeah, it's a brake servo they call it, but there's another name for it. I'm trying to think of it. With a little plunger, a little magnetic thing, and it pulls the plunger in and out. What do you call it? There's a name for that, and I can't think because I need to eat. Can't think straight. What do you call that bloody thing? It's got a little plunger, a little iron plunger in the middle. Oh, I can't remember. There's another one there actually. See, another plunger unit. And I forget the technical name for it. God. Yeah, I can't think of it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. And there we go, there's the rewind motor, fast forward. And there's the main capstan motor. Look at that. Silky smooth, I can't believe how good it is. So quiet as well. When it's running, I couldn't believe it. I just love Revoxes, honest to God. They are lovely machines. And I've noticed prices increasing on these, so I'm just trying to get this bit of dust there. Do a proper job, hard with a brush, don't just touch it with your finger, idiot. There we go. Yeah, you see those little grooves? That's how the Revox adjusts the speed. There's little grooves there. And in there, there's a unit called a tacho. See that little yellow unit in there? Let's get this right, sorry. So hard with this bloody iPhone. Let's get it positioned right, there we go. If you look at a lot of my videos, I always got the positioning wrong because I can't get it right on an iPhone. Just can't do it. There we go, see that little yellow unit? That's a sensor, tacho sensor. And what it does, when the outer drum spins, it measures the amount of grooves that's passing by, whatever. It just I don't know how it works. Yeah, it's a tacho sensor, in other words. So it measures the rotation of the drum, and when you switch speeds, it adjusts it accordingly. So that's a very important part. And sometimes when speed's not working right, always check that tacho unit, make sure that's in good condition. And the speed control board, of course, that board up here, that's the speed control board. That's better. Move the torch further away, that's it. Yeah, that board there. And that's the tacho unit in there. And that's it. It's just a great design, this machine. It's brilliant. And now, are there any belts, you're asking yourself? One, for the counter only. Are there any belts for the rewind fast forward? No, not in the Revox or Play. You're kidding me. That's why they're so reliable. You haven't got those stupid rubber belts to change apart from the counter belt. That's it. It's all direct drive. I mean, as I say, when that spins according to the speed selection, and that's regulated by that board, and that's it. Great. And anyway, let me go now. So I'm going to put this back together tonight at some point. I've got to put it back together. I can't leave it like this because I've got no room here. And that's it. So I'm wiping the dirt away with my fingers again. Stop it. Can't stop it. No, there we go. Silky smooth. There we go. Right, I'm actually going to eat something now, and the time is what, 25, coming up 20 to 5. Oh my God, and I've had nothing. Oh, what do you call those things? Oh, there's a name for it. What is it? It's a plunger, not. Oh God, what is it? Let me think. You know what'll happen? I'll stop filming, then it will come back to me. What it's called? It's a steel rod inside a electromagnet, and it plunges in and out. And I can't remember the correct name for it. I just can't remember. No, can't remember. It's gone. I thought of it earlier and it's just gone. Oh yeah, all these boards need doing. See, they're the old electrolytic caps there. Nothing. Oh, that's why I wanted to tell you what's been done. Reefer and Wayman. Right, okay. Now, these boards, they've got these old trimmers. They're little trimmers, presets. Can you see one there? They're all carbon tracked ones, very old ones. And if you start to adjust those, they tend to break. Now, I reckon what they did on this machine, they literally, now look at that board, that's the oscillator board. You know what they've done? Look at that. That resistor, variable resistor. They've put in a ceramic one. So one of those must have went. Now the other ones haven't been done. Really what it should have done is changed all of them on that whole board. It's still got the two old ones there. Oh dear, Reefer and Wayman, you cheapskates. Oh no. Yeah, it's got two old ones there still. They could have done the whole board. I mean, come on. Oh God, what did they do to my machine then? Oh Jesus, thank God it's working all right, but I don't know. I just want to know whether they changed the oscillator board. whether they took out my yellow dot oscillator board for 4-track, because it was a 4-track machine before, and they've put in a the 2-track one. I don't know. I'll have to open it one day. Guess what? I've never opened it since I had it done, converted from 4-track to 2-track. And I want to know if they actually put a proper 2-track oscillator board, or they turn the adjusters or whatever to compensate. I don't know what they've done. Until I open it up and find out, then I shall know what's going on there. No, I've never opened my original Revox machine, never. But I think it's time very shortly to do that machine, give it a good service. But yeah, you see, that's got the right board in, so little red dot, it's 2-track. Now, did they change the board on mine? I bet they didn't. I bet they meddled with the little trimmers there and adjusted it as best as they could. Bit cheapskate really. It's not a proper conversion. I see, change that oscillator board. But there we go. Oh dear, if you're not there watching them do the job, what can you do? And if you don't know anything about Revoxes, which I didn't at the time, how do I know what they've done? How do I know it should have a 2-track oscillator board? What the hell do I know? Well, I do now, but not then. Alright, better go and have something to eat, so I just thought I'd give you a quick look around inside this machine, and it looks pretty good. So that's been done. Yeah, it's got one of those little ceramic trimmers. There's a name, there's a make of that trimmer, and I can't think of the company who makes them. They're pretty good actually, those ceramic ones. They are good quality. But now we do the old fire ones, P-I-H-E-R, fire, made in Spain. And my supplier sells those as well. So have a look in his shop. I'll put another link on this video. But have a look in his shop. He sells those trimmers as well. So if you need to change them, put the fire ones in. P-I-H-E-R. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fire, but not spelt fire. P-I-H-E-R. And my supplier sells those as well. And they're reasonably priced as well. So yeah, there we go. Right, I'm going to go in there and have something to eat, and I think I'll put this machine back together later. I'll give that cabinet a little clean out first. Whoops, give it a little dusting. It's only 4 screws to take the case off. And remember to take that remote plug out first, please. Don't try to force it with that plug in. Oh God, no. Anyway, so as I said, if you want to test the machine on the bench, you've got to put that back, and then you put that little plug, that shorting strip in there. Otherwise it will not fire up, it won't work. Where is it? Yeah. Bloody iPhone, shit. Right, you've got to put that back in. Right, I'll remember, you might have to buy one. I've seen people do little bodge up jobs. They've made a little gadget to bypass that instead of getting the original one. I mean, that's the original Revox one. But you can do a little bodge job. You can even get too big. You can even get a thick piece of wire, you know, like they use on fuse boxes. Those sort of wires, a thick piece of cable, and just put one in there and one in there. But that's a bit of a bodge job, really. Sticking a piece of wire in there and going from there. I don't like doing jobs like that. But there we go. What else? Right, I'm going to look at those 2 resistors actually. Yellow, violet and gold. Yeah, see what they are. But these are okay, because when I heard a pop, I thought it was those. I thought, oh God, don't tell me the resistors are gone. But the rewind, fast forward and play was still working, so I thought, no, it's not that. It was the actual bloody reel of tape I had. That's what it was. There's no burn marks, there's nothing here. All the caps look good. Although they all need doing at one point, all these electrolytics. What's that? There's a bit of stuff around that capacitor there. Something's oozing out slightly, I don't know. Oh, it's got to be done. It's all got to be done, all these. But yeah. And all these parts all readily available. Nothing special. I mean, what's that? That's a 47 microfarad. 16 volts. That's all they are. Those little white ones. You can use ordinary electrolytics, and it's marked. They're positive, negative. There we go. It's even marked on the board actually. And so when I change these, I'll just put new electrolytics. I'll change that one at the back there as well. Really, those tantalums should be changed, but I don't know. They all look alright. Well, it's all working at the moment. As I say, it's all working fine. But really should change all these. Alright, there's no burn marks anywhere, there's nothing at all. And even the reefers are still alright, amazingly. Look at that. Yeah. It's funny how some of them just go. I mean, as I said, the other machine, had big splits through the reefers. They were really in a bad condition. In fact, it was so bad, even the one on the motor run board, I need to say motor run capacitor, sorry, the speed control board, that one was all split as well under there. Where am I pointing? I'm not pointing in the right place, am I? Yeah, that one was really bad. And when I plugged in the other machine, the speed was running at stupid speed. It was running like 15 IPS instead of 7.5. And since I've changed those reefer caps, it's been fine. Plays absolutely perfect. Spot on. The speed is spot on. So if you plug a machine in and it's running really fast instead of 7.5 or 3 3/4, always open it up and check that reefer cap. There, check that reefer cap on the speed control board, because that could be bad. Right, I'm going to shut up now and have a drink and have some food. Right, I've starved my body enough today, long enough. There we go. Look at the dust on that bloody motor. It still works great. Right, I'm off now, and I shall see you later. Bye for now.